Hello students. So in the previous lecture we discussed about force experienced by the current carrying conductor when placed in the uniform magnetic field. I think you are studying at home. See, I want to share something with you that as you know that I am delivering the lecture daily for you, and that is I am doing my duty honestly. So what is your duty? Your duty is to do the work. That is what I am teaching to you, to listen that carefully, so that you have to do justice with your self, or what I am teaching to you, that is going to be studied by you. So I think so that you will definitely doing your duty honestly as I am doing. So with these hopes, let us start with this new topic, that is electromagnetic induction. So what is the electromagnet? Electromagnetic induction mean induction. What is the meaning of induction? Induction mean without touching. टच बिल्कुल नहीं होना चाहिए. So without touching, induction will be there. That is the meaning of induction. Electromagnet. Electro mean electricity. Magnet mean magnets. So that is how to produce the electricity with the help of magnet without touching is known as electromagnetic induction. So this is the meaning of this electromagnetic induction. First of all, when we study the particular topic, we should have a knowledge of that thing, that what is the meaning of that particular word. So because in physics, what is the word there? Already answer will also be there. So that I want to share with you. Electromagnetic induction. Electricity with the help of magnet, induction without touching. That is the meaning of electromagnetic induction. So how we can produce the current, that current, because induction word is there, so current will be produced. So induction mean induced current. That current is known as induced current. So we will study how we can produce the induced current in the circuit by different ways. So that is known as electromagnetic induction. I also want to share with you, in order to produce induced currents, important word is change. But what we have to change? We have to change the magnetic field at every point. If there is a change in the magnetic field, then definitely current will be there. If there is a no change, no current will be there, induced current will be there. So this is the important concept, that if change will be there, then induced current will be there. If no change is there, no induced current will be there. So let us start that how we can produce the induced current. So first method is, you can see here, this is a bar magnet and this is the coil. So this is the coil, and we want to produce the current, induced current in this coil with the help of this bar magnet. So if suppose that this is the ring, this is the circular coil, and this is the bar magnet, what I have to do? I have to move this bar magnet in this way. So just movement should be there, because important word is change. If change is there, definitely induced current will be there. So when I move this bar magnet to bar these coils, so what will happen? Automatically north polarity will be there. Why it is so? Because we know that law of conservation, we will discuss in higher studies, not today, but we will discuss in higher study, that when this north pole is come closer to anyone, so what will happen? Due to the law of conservation of energy, again north pole be there, because I am doing some work, and that work done is stored in the form of electrical energy. Electrical energy mean induced current will be there. So when this bar magnet moves toward this coil, what will happen? North polarity will be there. Automatically north polarity will be there. But when this moves toward the coil, again you can see that this is the direction. That is, this galvanometer will give the deflection. So what happened during that time if when a bar magnet move toward these coils? Actually, there are, you know that if a magnet is there, then definitely field will be there around that magnet. If field will be there, it means that magnetic field lines will be there. So when I move this bar magnet, okay, when I move this bar magnet, not with the constant velocity, but movement should be there, that is velocity should change with time. So in that case magnetic field lines going to be increased. So if they are going to be increased, what will happen? During that time magnetic field lines energy, that energy is converted into electrical energy, magnetic energy converted into electrical energy, and galvanometer gives the deflection. So what is galvanometer? It is an instrument which is used to measure a very small current. Because I am moving these magnets, so only a very small current will be produced here. So if small current will be there, that can be measured with the help of only a galvanometer. So this is the galvanometer. So when a bar magnet move, not with a constant velocity, I am repeating this again because constant means no change is there. If no change is there, no induction will be there. So that is, if I move, in that case magnetic field lines will be there, and that magnetic energy converted into electrical energy, and automatically current will be there. And current, if I move in this way, so that is anti-clockwise, current will flow anti-clockwise direction. So anti-clockwise direction is there, so that is why north polarity will be there, because I already shared with you in when the current flow through the anti-clockwise, in that case north polarity will be there. So this is the first concept. Second concept, again I move this bar magnet away from the coil, again that is magnetic field lines is going to be changed. If change is there, again the magnetic energy converted into electrical energy. If magnetic energy converted into electrical energy, but one more thing, what is there? South polarity is coming. So south polarity means, that is why now it is in clockwise direction, and if the current flow in clockwise direction, so therefore here will be south polarity. So if south polarity is there, again the direction of current is reversed. So that is why in one case galvanometer gives the deflection in one direction, and in the second case galvanometer gives the deflection in opposite direction. So one of the most important words, that is I am going to use, that change. Magnets should not be at rest. Magnets should not be moved with a constant velocity, because in case of constant velocity no change is there. If no change is there, then how we can produce the induced current and electrical energy? So important word is change. So change should be there. If no change is there, no induced current will be there. And so this is about that, how we can produce the induced current in the circuit without touching the magnet, because I am using the word induction, and meaning of induction is something to do without touching. So that is the meaning of induction, or that is why we given the name of that current is induced current. So this is the first case. I already discussed that one, but if you see here, I written stationary magnet. So if stationary magnet is there, what will happen? A constant magnetic field lines will be there. If constant magnetic field lines there, it means that no changes magnetic field lines. If no change is there, it means that the current will not grow and not decay will be there. Hence, no induced current will be there. So that is why in this case, galvanometer will not give the direction only if this is fixed. But in this case, what is going to, when I move, this is stationary case I am discussing. I am putting the magnet near the bar, near the coil, and it is remain at fixed. So in that case, no induced current will be there. But in this case, what will happen? When I move this magnet toward this coil, that is in this way, that go inside it, okay, without touching. So when I move this bar magnet toward this coil, you can see here are only the 4 magnetic field lines are there, but here are 7 to 8 magnetic field lines. So what is the meaning of these field lines? It means that when I move this magnet toward this coil, so in that case flux, also I will not use the bond to use the flux word, but if it comes out of my lips, so let me share. Flux mean just like a flow of water. First of all, water is flowing with a constant velocity, then I increase the pressure and water is coming with a large velocity. So that is the meaning of flux. So we will discuss later in higher, when you go in higher classes, so then we will discuss the magnetic flux. That is what is the meaning of magnetic flux. I am just saying that magnetic field lines will increase. Mean when I move the magnet, what will happen? Field line will go. So what is the meaning of field line? It means that magnet जो field line है, that is going to be increased. So if it is going to be increased, so in that case definitely galvanometer gives the deflection because current will be there. So if you can see here, I just put the galvanometer arrow just vertically apart, and here I put the galvanometer just in one direction. What is the meaning of this one? This is the meaning that in this case magnet is fixed, so therefore no induced current will be there. But in this case magnet is going to be moved, so therefore magnetic field will be there, and hence magnetic field lines will grow, so induced current will be there. Okay, next is this case. Let me share this one, that again how we can produce the induced current with the help of this current carrying conductor. So this is a current carrying conductor. When I switch close the key, current will grow. In that case current will grow, you know that magnetic field will be there around that conductor. We discussed earlier. When the current will grow, magnetic field will be there around that conductor. If magnetic field will be there around that conductor, it means that magnetic field lines transfer to this one, and hence if it is transferred, definitely current will be there, and that current is known as induced current. Again, when I switch, first of all I close the key, then I open the key. So in that case again the current will, in first case the current is going to be increased when I close the key, and in the second case when I open the key, in that case current is going to be decreased. But is the meaning of that change? Again this word changing, change is there. If current is changing, magnetic field is going to be changed. If magnetic field is going to be changed, whether the current increase or decrease, in that case, in both the cases, flux, magnetic field lines will also change. Either increase, either decrease. If they are changing, it means that induced current will be there. So these are the different way by which we can produce the induced current. So, but one more thing, if current is constant, because when I close the key, I open the key, but in between current is remain constant. In that case, magnetic field lines will remain constant. In that case, no induced current will be there. So this is the way that how we can understand the electromagnetic induction. So I hope that it is clear to all of you. But listen, one more thing. I want to share that go for self-study. That I delivered the lecture, but you are not studying by yourself. You cannot do anything because I cannot do for you anything. You have to be do by yourself. Okay? So with this word that you will study more and more by yourself, and you will see this video again. I am saying 2 to 3 times, because listen, in order to recapitulate these things, what we have to do? We have to do the things again and again. Just take the case of cycling. If you are learning that how to drive a cycle, in that case what we have to do? We have to be tried for 1 month, 2 months, and 3 times, and then we become perfect in that field. So if we can perfect in that field, then why we cannot be perfect in this field? So with the hope that you will definitely enjoy this lecture, and we will meet with you with a new topic in a new lecture in the coming days. So with these words, thank you very much.